In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on December 2nd, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Toronto Raptors versus Brooklyn Nets. This Friday, the Toronto Raptors will travel to Brooklyn to take on the Brooklyn Nets. Tip-off will be inside the Barclays Center. These two teams have already played twice this season, but the Nets walked away from their last game with a 112-98 win. The Toronto Raptors are coming into this one after losing to the New Orleans Pelicans 126-108. The Raptors struggled on the defensive end of the court as they allowed the Pelicans to shoot 52.3% from the field. They have to contest more shots and apply more pressure if they want to avoid dropping their second game in a row. The Brooklyn Nets are entering this matchup after defeating the Washington Wizards 113-107. This was the Nets' 4th win in their last 5 games, as they will have to stay consistent on both ends of the floor if they want to protect their home court against the Raptors. Looking at the betting trends, the Raptors are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 road games, 38-16 against the spread in their last 54 games against a team with a winning record, and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games following a loss. The Nets are 13-37-2 against the spread in their last 52 home games, and 0-3-1 against the spread in their last 4 games following a win. Head-to-head, the over is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings in Brooklyn. The Raptors are 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 meetings overall, and the Raptors are 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 meetings in Brooklyn. After looking good for a couple of games, the Raptors were just flat on Wednesday night at New Orleans. They have struggled on the road all season, and the effort was especially concerning because the defense completely fell apart. The Pelicans, a good offensive team, but the Raptors had no answers for them. Toronto lost to Brooklyn at home just over a week ago, too, marking the 2nd time they have lost to the Nets this season. Ben Simmons is out again, but it looks like Brooklyn might be finding its stride. The Nets have won their last 3 games in 4 of 5. What is very surprising is that the Nets are 9th in the league in points allowed. The combination of Nick Claxton and Royce O'Neal gives them at least a couple of regulars that will work on that end every night, and with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, they will always have enough scoring. Brooklyn won the last time these teams played, but Toronto was missing 3 starters that night in Pascal Siakam, Fred VanVleet, and Scotty Barnes. They held Kevin Durant to just 12 points, but just could not generate enough offense to keep it close. The Raptors are all healthy for this game, and I am inclined to take the points. So the Toronto Raptors to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The better way to attack this game is by taking the under. Both Toronto and Brooklyn pride themselves on playing solid defense, while both offenses don't shoot the ball that well. The Nets have the 2nd best under record at 14-9, while Toronto is 10-11 in hitting the under. Both teams are in the top 10 for defense, while offensively the Raptors have an offensive efficiency of 109.1, which ranks 19th, while Brooklyn ranks 111.9, which ranks 9th. Yet, the Nets ranks 23rd in pace at 100.5, while Toronto is below them at 25th at 100.3. Along with that, in the game they played a week ago, the game went for 210 points when the Raptors were missing key defensive players. As well, in Brooklyn's last 8 games, those games are averaging 222 points per game, while Toronto's games are averaging 218 points per game, but they were also playing not as good defensive teams as these two are. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Orlando Magic versus Cleveland Cavaliers. A pair of Eastern Conference teams at opposite ends of the standings take the floor in search of a victory on the shores of Lake Erie. The Orlando Magic are on the road as they make the trip up the eastern seaboard to face the Cleveland Cavaliers Friday night. Orlando was dumped 125-108 at home by Atlanta Wednesday night in their most recent contest, failing to cover as a 6.5 points underdog. Cleveland steamrolled Philadelphia 113-85 at home Wednesday night in their previous game, easily covering the line as a 3.5 points favorite. In the all-time regular season series between the teams, the Cavaliers own a 60-59 advantage, including a 103-92 home victory in the first matchup this season back on October 26th. Looking at the betting trends, the Magic are 3-8-1 against the spread in their last 12 road games, 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games against a team with a winning record, and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Cavaliers are 10-1 against the spread in their last 12 home games, 20-7 against the spread in their last 27 games following a win of more than 10 points, and 11-3 against the spread in their last 14 games following a win. Head-to-head, the under is 12-3 in the last 15 meetings overall, and the Magic are 7-2 against the spread in the last 9 meetings overall. The Magic are going to be shorthanded once again as Gary Harris, Chuma Oak, Jalen Suggs, and Wendell Carter Jr. are all out, while the Cavaliers will be missing Jarrett Allen and Kevin Love again. The Cavaliers have been one of the best teams in the NBA at home this season, winning 9 of their first 10 games at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Cleveland played one of their most efficient games of the season in a 113-85 win Wednesday night against the Philadelphia 76ers. Caris LeVert scored 22 points off the bench, Darius Garland had 21 points and 9 assists, and Donovan Mitchell added 18 points and 6 assists. Even without Jarrett Allen and Kevin Love in the lineup, they have more than enough firepower to compete with everyone in the East. Orlando has been awful on all fronts, and without Wendell Carter Jr., they give up way too many points in the paint. The Orlando Magic are going nowhere fast as they're not winning games or covering numbers, and they're losing their last 5 games by an average of 17 points while allowing 54% shooting from the field. The Magic are coming into this meeting ice cold, and they didn't look good in their blowout loss to the Hawks in their last outing, so I'll happily side with the Cavaliers to stay hot after they made light work of the 76ers on Wednesday. So the Cleveland Cavaliers money line is our full game side pick. Orlando entered Thursday with the under posting an 11-11 mark in their 22 games in relation to the total this season. The Magic are slightly below average in tempo as they are 20th with 98.4 possessions a night. Orlando is 28th in turnovers with 16.5 per contest, which could lead to some easy buckets in transition. Cleveland has seen the under post a 12-10 record in their games on the year. The Cavaliers lead the league in scoring defense while ranking middle of the pack in turnovers as they commit 15 per game. Cleveland is one of the slowest teams in the league in terms of tempo as they are 29th with an average of 95.7 possessions per contest. The first meeting this season saw just a combined 195 points, falling 20.5 points short of the total. 7 of the last 10 meetings between the teams have fallen short of the total, and this one seems no different. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Lakers versus Milwaukee Bucks. On Friday, the Los Angeles Lakers will visit the Milwaukee Bucks for a game loaded with box office appeal. The Lakers were victorious on Wednesday, defeating the Trail Blazers 128-109 behind LeBron James' 31-point performance. The Bucks, fresh off a Wednesday win over the Knicks, are expected to get Khris Middleton back from injury on Friday. Looking at the betting trends, the Lakers are 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 road games, 0-6 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team with a winning record, and 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. The Bucks are 9-4 against the spread in their last 13 home games, and 1-4-1 against the spread in their last 6 games following a win. Head-to-head, the under is 6-1 in the last 7 meetings overall, and the Lakers are 3-7 against the spread in the last 10 meetings overall. The Lakers could be shorthanded again as Dennis Schroeder and Lonnie Walker are both questionable, while the Bucks are still without Serge Ibaka, but Khris Middleton is listed as probable for this one, which would be a major boost to the team. The Bucks have been the class of the Eastern Conference, along with the Celtics, to open the year. They have been one of the most efficient clubs in the league on both sides of the ball. Entering this game with the Lakers, they lead the NBA in defensive rating. They have been getting excellent contributions from guys like Grayson Allen, while Khris Middleton is out of the lineup. Anthony Davis had 27 points and 12 rebounds in the Lakers' 6th win in 8 games when they won in New York. But Giannis is a different type of animal, and he will not have the same type of room facing him. The Bucks are second in the NBA in rebounding percentage, and they will control the glass easily in this one. The Lakers are coming into this meeting with plenty of momentum, and they would love to keep it going with an upset win here. But the Bucks have managed to continue to pile on the wins despite all the injuries, and they are deserved favorites in this one. The Lakers are 0-6 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team with a winning record, and I believe that trend continues here as the Bucks get the job done at home. So the Milwaukee Bucks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Lakers lead the NBA in pace entering this game with Milwaukee. Russell Westbrook and LeBron James like to push the tempo for easy buckets whenever possible, but that will not be the case on the road in this one. Milwaukee is one of the best defensive clubs in the NBA, holding teams to 107 points per game on 44.8% shooting. When these teams meet up, the totals have not been friendly to the over. The total has gone under in 6 of their last 7 meetings. I expect the Bucks to control the tempo here, keeping the total nice and low. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.